Hey guys, it's Scott here and welcome to today's FIFA 19 information video. I know, they've actually told us something new. It's awesome. The FIFA 19 hype train is alive and it is rolling on. We've got a couple of weeks left to go. So if you enjoy this video, hit the thumbs up, and if you're new and ready to see a load of FIFA 19 content, including daily streams and videos, then you can subscribe here and that would be awesome. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. But today we're going to be talking about the brand new icons that are in FIFA 19. So EA today went each hour of the day until 6 o'clock revealing a new set of icons on top of what we'd already seen, which is awesome. So FUT icons player ratings, build a dream squad of superstars, both past and present, in FUT 19 by adding icons, football legends from throughout the history of the game, same as last year. An entirely new class of icons is joining FUT 19, the class of 19 as they're calling them, along with every icon that appeared in FIFA 18. So, a lot of people had questions: is this guy going to stay in the game? Is that guy staying in? Are they removing this player? No. All of the icons from FIFA 18 are in FIFA 19, fully confirmed. Finally, experience unique versions of each icon with stories, again, same as last year, featuring individual player items represent each player's milestone career moment. See the ratings unveiled for new FUT icons like Cruyff, Rivaldo, Gerrard, and more. So before, we only saw one version of each of these cards revealed by EA, but now they've revealed the 3 versions of each of these cards, and we've got the versions for all of the new ones, which I'll show you just after. So, first up, Johan Cruyff and Rivaldo start things off. The Dutch playmaker had a strong career for both club and country. Yeah, he did. He was absolutely ridiculous. The Cruyff turn, there it is. So he's got an 89, a 91, and a 94 for Cruyff. That card is filthy right there. All 3 as centre forwards. Rivaldo, let me scroll up just so you can see, has got an 87, a 90, and a 92, including 2 central cards. That's pretty big. Like, this is the most important part about seeing the lower versions, not the primes, is do we have any position changes? Are we going to get different icons in different positions? This is what we need to know. So, Ronaldo's prime, obviously left wing, but then his baby and his middle card are both central players. Not too bad. Next, we move on to Steven Gerrard. Again, these are all in the same position this time. 3 central cards for an 86, 89, and his 91 prime. Eusebio has got 3 centrals as well. Not sure why his prime isn't in the middle there, but that's fine. 89, 91, and 93. This is one of those where, again, it doesn't really matter which one you get. All of them look solid. Like, those 3 stats being 90 plus on each of the 3 cards is ridiculous. So, Eusebio having those kind of stats is mad. He's going to be pretty expensive. Next we move on to Roberto Baggio and Raul. So Raul goes from 86 to 85 to 92. Again, all centre forwards on this one. Big differences for Raul though. Going from like 77 pace up to 88. That's big. Like, the increase in some icons, we'll get to one of those in a little bit, from their baby to their prime is minuscule, whereas this is a big jump. So that, I think that's what it should be, to be honest, but there you go. And then Baggio, again, all 3 of them are central, 89, 91, and 93. The hair on the 91, I hope that that is exactly how it looks in game, because that is magnificent, isn't it, Roberto? Nice. And then we've got Lampard and Makelele, the Chelsea duo, right there. Right mid for Makelele as an 85 is interesting because the stats are not good for a wide player at all. So, interesting to see how he's going to play there. Then you've obviously got his 87 and his 90 prime, which is going to be an absolute menace. An icon version of Kante, basically. He's like 5'5", very similar. And then obviously Lampard's are all going to be, like Gerrard's, central, 86, 88 and 90 rated centre mid cards for Frank Lampard. Now, for some reason, they don't have Clarence Seedorf on here. I don't know if they're going to add that later, or what's going on with that. I'll refresh it just at the end, just in case they have added him. But for some reason, he's not there. So we don't have his 3 cards yet, for whatever reason. But Cannavaro is obviously 3 centre-back cards, 87, 89, and 90. All 3 look very usable. I would say that his 87 is probably better than his 89, but interesting. There you go. So we'll refresh this afterwards, but those are the ratings of the ones that had previously been revealed alongside every icon that was in FIFA 18. But today, starting from 8 AM until 6 PM, they revealed a new icon each hour. We're going to go through them in rating order. First up, Gattuso. So for this, we've got an 85, an 87, and an 89. Again, all central cards. But this is what I was talking about before. The difference in Raul from his 86 to his 92 is huge. Gattuso's 85 looks like his best card. He's got the same pace as his prime, better dribbling, better shooting, better passing by quite a bit, only one less defending and physical. So his cards, there's not really much point in there being 3 of them, to be honest. But that is Gattuso. Could be decent. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. After that, we've got Jens Lehmann. 85, 88, and 90. He's going to be one of those, probably the most packed icon of the year. One of them with that 85 goalkeeper card right there. But his 90 looks good. It's just a fact of whether this year high-rated goalkeepers are actually going to perform to their rating or not. Or whether it's going to be just like FIFA 18 and 17, where there's like 3 good keepers and that's it. The rest don't matter. So it would be nice if someone like this, their card actually plays as good as it should do. Next, we move on to Christian Vieri right here. 86, 88, and 90. All central again. His prime card, it looks okay. It's one of those, though, where because he is an icon, he's going to be a minimum of 100,000 coins. You're probably going to get cards that are similar to that are going to be way cheaper. He's probably not going to be very popular. Let's be realistic here. He'll be one of those that probably pops up in the draft a lot. You'll probably see him more in that than in Foot Champs. Next, we've got Zola, who goes from an 85, 87 to a 90. Again, all central cards here. Not loads of variety in a lot of these icons in terms of their positions, other than that Makaleli one at right mid, which is interesting. But Zola's prime card, not bad. Again, good stats in the ones that matter for his position. His physicality is a little bit of a downer, but he'll probably play similar to someone like maybe a Neymar, Messi kind of player, where the dribbling, the shooting are going to be great, his acceleration is going to be good as well, just a nippy little player that can be in and around the pockets of space. So, will be fun to see how Zola performs this year. Next, we've got Michael Ballack. Now, these cards are not bad at all. From an 86 to an 89 to a 91 prime Michael Ballack in the Hullet gang. Sick card. His long shots are going to be incredible. It's very well rounded. You could have him and Mateus in the middle as that German duo, could be sick. But that's a very, very solid card on Michael Ballack. It's a shame that they haven't revealed the weak foot and skill moves of these players just yet. But I guess we'll have to wait and see what those are in due course. But I don't have that information for you today. Next up, Paul Scholes returns. Obviously was a legend at one point, now an icon. 87, 89, 91. Exactly the same as Gerrard and Lampard. Just central mid cards, really. And it's another one of those where, unless he fits the meta of the game, I don't think you're going to see him that much. With the lack of pace, he's got good shooting, good passing, okay physical, okay dribbling. Is there a reason why you'd use him over other players, though? I don't know. He's not as well-rounded as someone like a Ballack. He's not as defensive as someone like a Makaleli. He's not as attacking as other icons. So, I don't know where exactly you'd fit Paul Scholes into a team, but some people will be happy that he's back in the game and that they can use him. Next, we've got Socrates, the Brazilian beast. Look at that 87 card. The headband better be in the game, EA. Otherwise, people are going to be very disappointed. But 87, 89, 91. Again, 3 central cards. There's so many central icons. It's a little bit of a shame that we haven't got more wingers and potentially more fullbacks and defenders. But, hey, there you go. It's FIFA, isn't it? But his Prime 91 has got solid stats. Now, his physical will be interesting to see whether that is boosted up by things like stamina and jumping, or whether it's going to be his strength that's going to be viable or not. So, it could be a very, very nice card. Again, skill moves weak foot are going to be key for a guy like this. You could build a sick Brazilian team, though, with like half of it being icons at this point, which is awesome. Like Ronaldo, Socrates, Ronaldinho, Rivaldo as well. My days. We've got Luis Figo making a return. So we have solid right wing icons back or legends, whatever you want to call them, back on FIFA. Obviously, we only had a Kocha, and that wasn't even his prime last year. But a Cam Luis Figo card looks solid. Very similar to like the prime Rui Costa kind of card last year. But then a 90 and a 92 Figo cards, solid. Very, very nice that they are back in the game. We then move on to Ryan Giggs, 3 left mid cards, 87, 89, 92. His prime looks okay. Again, his physical a little bit lacking, but still not bad. Pace, dribbling, passing, 90s are very, very nice. Shooting feels a little bit low, but maybe it's pulled down by a couple of other stats. We'll have to wait and see. We move on to Stoichkov making his return. He was also a legend back in the day, now turned into an icon. Solid. Now, this is an interesting one because he's got an 87 striker card. Then he moves up to a 90 left wing, which looks pretty solid, not going to lie. And then your 92 prime Stoichkov stats look really good. He was a good legend. Now, the question is whether he's going to fit the meta of the stats that matter this year and whether he's going to be usable or whether the stats are going to look great but he doesn't perform that well. But I'm interested in using Stoichkov. Could potentially be 4-star, 4-star. If it's similar to last time, then that could be a very, very nice card. We've got a couple left to go, including the return of this man. One of the best icons, thank you very much, that will be in the game. 88, 90, and 93 right wing cards. Solid. I believe he was a 5-star skiller when he was in the game before, so if that stays, then that is solid. But 93, 91, 94 in his pace, shooting, and dribbling with 84 passing. Physical is fine because, again, he's a nippy little winger. He was really, really good. He was a lot of people's favourite card when he was a legend back in the day, but now reimagined as an icon is solid for George Best. So he is back. So those are the new icons that were revealed today, on top of the other new ones that we had revealed before that I showed you on the other screen. We'll quickly refresh and see if they have added Seedorf to this page. But if not, then as it stands, we don't know what his stats are going to be. So he isn't there for whatever reason. Maybe they're holding back, and we'll figure out why in the coming days. But as it stands, those are all your new icons for FUT 19, as well as all of the returning ones from FIFA 18, which is awesome. So if this was informative, you enjoyed the video, and you're hyped for FIFA 19, hit the thumbs up button down below to show your support. And sub if you're new, if you are hyped. It's going to be good. I am ready. Let's just, oh man, I want it now. I really, really do. So, thank you very much for watching. This was pretty fun today to have all these revealed. Hopefully you're hyped for more FIFA 19 news in the upcoming days. I will see you for more. Goodbye.